Hello, everybody, and welcome back to TimInATopHat, where tonight we are playing Dungeons and Dragons. Tonight we are missing our ducks again. They had to go out this week, but they will be back again next weekend. All right, does somebody want to go through what happened in the last session, and then we can roll right into it?
Okay.
Well,
I've done a recap before if you want to do it. Sam?
okay. I mean, I was kind of waiting for someone else to do it, but if no one else was going to do it, I could do it. Or we could all do it. I'll start. Okay, so we were in the ghost alley. I hid the nobleman in the halfling blanket, camouflaged him. The ducks saw me like running down the alley like a madman. They were like, "What the hell is going on?" And then
I got my butt kicked a little bit.
yeah, didn't you fall off a roof?
No, that was.
Did I fall off the roof? That was
Paul.
That was the duck.
Well, that was like way after. I thought you might have fallen off the roof.
I don't know. I jumped at something and then it didn't really help me much.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking
I don't
of.
think I ever. I don't know. I got my butt kicked a little bit.
We fought a spooky ghost in an alleyway, and he continued to try to intimidate us by growing larger. But we won the fight, and nobody fell
Yeah,
onto a
and
sword.
yeah, what definitely didn't happen was, the book that Blue had definitely did not turn into a spider and pick up Quakman and drag him into who knows where. And send him careening into the earth.
Unheard
I can
of.
hear myself.
Yeah,
I
just
accidentally
heard you
opened
also.
the stream.
Oh, okay. I was like, what's happening?
It just started completely unmuted and it's fixed now.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, I totally also did not try and catch him with my spiritual weapon.
Absolutely.
While he was falling.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it could have been cool.
It could have been cool. Paul rolled 3 critical failures.
Yeah, that was an interesting one.
Yeah.
Kicker of the night.
Yep. However, he did end up kicking my sword into the book and killing it before he embarrassed himself further. Yeah. And then we collected the nobleman and went back to the drop-off point.
Yeah. And that is where we left off last week. This week, we're going to pick right back up pretty much where you guys left off. Everybody gets to Cedric's bar. And yeah, after you guys dropped off the nobleman, you get to Cedric's bar. And Cedric and Remy are behind the counter. So you guys can go ahead and start communicating with them.
All right. I sit. Is it dinner time?
Yeah, it's right around like probably 8 p.m.
All right, because I'm hungry. I'm just gonna sit down at the bar and ask for dinner.
Alrighty.
Riggan probably happily walks up and sits down next to Ember.
Ren follows.
Okay.
So you all after that fight.
Yeah, you all approach the bar, and Remy and Cedric are both back there, and Remy goes, "Oh, you guys are right in time for dinner. What did you guys want today?"
What's the special, Remy?
Oh, today we've got a nice stew with different cuts of pork, and it's got some handcrafted noodles that we get from the bakery down the street from us.
That sounds wonderful. I would like that, please.
I would like that, please.
And looks over and is just like, I would also like that, please.
all right, I'll get that started right up for you guys. And then she walks off into the back, and Cedric walks up to you guys and he says, all right, so how did the mission go?
It went perfect, Cedric. Nothing went wrong at all, and the nobleman is safely where we meant to escort him.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Actually, Cedric, when we showed up...
Actually,
when we showed up, he was actually being guarded by some Imperials. Some of them were in the house looking for him. Ren jumped in through the window and threw him. He threw him off the balcony. Ren tried to catch him, but then the guards were distracted by Riggan. There's so much happened. I'm getting things mixed up, but you know what? I distracted them, so they didn't see the nobleman. And we rounded the corner. We snatched the nobleman back up. We went to bring him to the meeting place. The alley was full of ghosts, so I camouflaged him into the wall.
Oh, it seems like you guys had a very busy evening.
We're just getting to the best part, Cedric. So the ghosts, they were absorbing each other and growing when the book that Blue had stolen from the cloaked man turned into a spider and snatched Quakman into the air. But then I said, not today, book. And after killing the ghost, dealing the final blow on the ghost, I sent my spiritual weapon up to catch Mr. Quakman. However... well, let's ignore that part. So in the end, Quakman kicked my sword into the book and then it vanished. And then we delivered the nobleman safely.
Oh, that sounds like a fun story. Have you ever thought of becoming a bard at one point in time?
Well, there have been several bards in the line of House Silverthorne. Perhaps that's where I acquired this newfound skill.
Oh, well, it's very fun to listen to you tell stories. But, back at the beginning, you said something about Imperial guards rummaging through the house. Can you go back on that one for me a little bit?
Well,
There were guards. I got that. There were guards.
Thank you,
and
Ren.
They were looking for the nobleman closet. He was pretty easy to find. I don't know how they didn't find him yet, but they must have just gotten there.
Well, there shouldn't have been Imperial guards over there. They shouldn't have known where he was coming from.
I don't know if these were actually Imperial guards.
Well, I mean, the Imperial guards are quite a sketchy bunch. They claim that they're in charge of the lands and that they're upholding the law, but really what they do is they just want to serve their blasphemous kings.
Is there a reason why, like, the guards, Imperial guards, might be after the nobleman?
Oh, there's plenty of reason. They're the ones who were trying to summon the Ancient Ones back to this plane. Well, that's our theory. We're not entirely sure on that, but the Imperial guards come to your house and they say, oh, you have done something against the Imperials, you need to come with us, and then they walk you out the door and then nobody sees you again.
And what about the other branches of authority? Have they done nothing about this?
I mean, well, the Imperials are kind of the surrounding cities. They kind of overthrew a lot of the regular governments for all the smaller cities. But since this city is so big, we actually had two different governments that were working together, and they helped keep the Imperials from taking over Australia.
I see. So, while most smaller towns have been overthrown completely, they do have a strong influence here, just not as strong as they would.
If you're inside the walls, they really don't have so much of an influence. But when you go outside the walls, that's when you need to watch your back. And I think since
Understood.
they've seen you around, well, do they know that you were helping the nobleman?
It might be safe to presume they think that by
Well,
now.
I did come up with that fantastic cover story.
Okay, well, as long as you're not drawing too much suspicion, you guys would be in the clear to enter and leave. But if you guys start drawing a lot of attention to yourselves as somebody who is going to be helping the humans to escape, well, then you might have a problem if you run into the guards outside of Australia.
Just to clarify, was the place that we picked him up from outside the walls?
No, it was slightly inside the walls. It was like in the
Okay.
nobles district on the. So it was like right around here.
Okay, so it was somewhere where they. So, Cedric, we were inside the walls when this occurred. Do they still have some authority within the walls?
Well, they like to think they do. If the regular guard see them in the city, they will be like, "Hey, what are you doing here? Get out of our city!" And they'll kind of run them off a little bit. They'll still be like, "Oh, we're the people in charge of this nation." But
Well,
yeah. If you see the gods in red or the gods in blue, those are the people who will help you out. If you see the gods in yellow, you better watch out for them.
understood. Why, Cedric, I quite enjoyed that impression of the city guards. Maybe you should become a bard.
Oh, I'm not so good with words, but that's very nice of you.
Well, I was entertained.
Riggan nods along.
All right. As
Agrees.
he's finishing up his story, Remy comes out and she's got your guys' 3 bowls. It doesn't quite look like a stew. It more so looks like a noodle, like a different like Oriental noodle dish. But
I was hoping that would be the case.
yeah,
When you were
they refer to
describing
it
it,
as a stew. So
I was like,
it's like
"Ooh."
simmered pork bones with like chunks of pork in it. So like the broth is made from
Yeah.
like simmered down pork bone stock, and then it's got like different seasonings, and then it's got some like hand spun noodles and like some veggies, and then like what looks like slow cooked pork belly and like tenderloin in it.
Hell yeah. I am chowing that down.
Riggan's happy not to be having fish, so he's going to town on it too.
Silently looks down and puts his fist together and does a slight prayer before eating.
The monk
Habit
man.
Yeah.
So what do you look like when you're in prayer? You like fist bumping yourself?
I'm fist bumping myself. Just like
Yes.
kind of like looking down, fist bumping myself.
That's what I
Yeah.
was hoping for.
Everything's about my fists with this character, okay?
Fists and power walking.
Yeah. So Remy gets the bowls down. You guys just immediately start chowing down on them.
Hell
Yes.
yeah.
Quite the adventure we had.
All right. Oh, you guys must have been really hungry. Did you guys need anything to drink with this?
I think I need to lay off the drinks tonight.
Oh, would you like some teas?
If I could just get
Oh,
some water, that would be great.
oh, just only water. Okay, I can get you some water.
Nonsense, Ren.
Oh goodness.
Peer pressure.
See me do.
No,
Well,
you can't hold this liquor.
My feathered friend here and I. Well, I would like a glass of your finest mead. What would you like, Riggan?
No, Riggan's gonna go along. A glass of your finest mead.
All right. She's like, 2 meads and water. Are you sure you didn't want one of our teas? We do have our own locally grown leaves that we brew them with here.
Screw it. I feel peer pressured. Mead.
Oh no.
All right. Would you guys like that warm or cold?
Cold.
Mead warm. That sounds.
Sounds what? You cut out.
It sounds strange.
Well, I mean, we are eating hot soup. So the hot to cold might be like shocking.
I'm just saying, hot mead in general just sounds weird.
Well, it's not like hot, but it's
No, it's not hot. It's like
Warm.
warmed.
Okay. Cold, please. Sorry, I
Okay.
got sidetracked there.
Cold, please.
I'll try it warm. Why not?
Ren just looks over and kind of gives this kind of slightly disgusted look because he just doesn't understand it.
It's not that he doesn't like it, he just
Oh.
doesn't understand it.
Come on, Ren. Don't you
Standard.
ever try anything new?
So she goes back and she gets 3 meads, the amber colored one that you guys had a few nights ago. She brings them up to you and she says, you're just gonna take just one more moment, Ember. I'll bring it right out. And then she goes off into the back real quick.
Mhm.
And then a few moments later she returns and she's got just mead. It looks pretty much similar to the rest of them. It's just got a little bit of a bubbling to it instead of just kind of like the flat look. And she puts it out in front of you. She says, it's not hot, so you shouldn't have any problems drinking it. Just it is a little warm.
All right. Thank you, Remy.
Oh, no problem. Let me know
So-
if you need anything else.
So I imagine we're set up kind of like this with Riggan sitting along
Yeah.
Ember and maybe Ren on the other side. Is that
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
sure?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I was gonna say because that's how I pictured it, and Riggan probably grabs his and he like goes across
Oh,
Ember
hell
to
yeah.
try to clink it with Ren because they got their drinks first, like while they were waiting for Ember.
Oh, wait,
Ren-
what? This is like
So,
before
like-
I get mine?
Yeah,
You have to go back
while
and
it
like
was still
heat
going
it.
out and getting it.
Oh, okay. Well, she already brought it.
Yeah, we clink glasses.
All right, then so Ember's
We
comes
clink
out
our
after.
meads.
Yeah, Riggan would definitely hit hers as well, man. He's just happy to be part of the crew.
All right.
All right. And then so after all your food and stuff comes out, you guys can continue to eat and drink. And Cedric, he goes,
Well, it looks like with the increase in the Imperial's involvement in our city, we might need to speed this up a little bit to deal with the noblemen so we don't lose a bunch of them.
Sorry, Timmy, to interrupt, but is
Yeah.
that you? Or do you keep like hitting on something?
oh, I might.
I hear like a doom.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
happened like 3 times, so just be careful.
Okay.
Okay. Speed things up.
Yeah.
He says we still have 2 people, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to make it to both of them. The first one, he is the nobleman who is mostly in charge of food supplies here. and we've got another one who is more so into like different kinds of animals. So like not the food animals, but the ride animals.
Okay, mounts and stuff.
Would he happen to be related to the man that we picked up earlier?
Oh, the feather fellow?
Yes,
Oh, that
because I know that
Yeah.
his family raises horses.
Yes, his family raises horses, but those are racing horses.
Oh, I see.
The other man, he raises like beasts of burden, ones that are well more so suited for in case of some battling happens or something like that, like big stallions and elephants and
Understood.
Elephants, you say?
yeah, you've never seen a war elephant before.
I mean, I have. I just haven't met anyone who, I guess, tames them. Get what he does correctly?
Yeah, pretty much. He pretty much tames them.
Does he loan them to people for cheap?
I mean, well, they're relatively expensive, but I assume if you guys get him out of here, he would maybe offer some help to you, but I'm not entirely sure on that one.
Because I would
Bet
like
you
a
wanna-
war elephant.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves, Ren.
Put war elephant.
So,
After Ren just got beat up, he's kind of feeling like I need something to protect myself a little bit more.
tell me, Cedric, what do we need to do, and what time frame are we working in?
I'm not entirely sure on a time frame. I just think that we need to hurry up. We need to get all these different noblemen as quickly as possible so that we
Understood.
can load them up and get us off of this continent.
Are you suggesting that we move tonight?
Yeah, if you could move tonight, that would be extremely helpful.
Understood. So there are 2 targets?
Yeah. And Cedric says, it wouldn't be right away. You guys would have a good 7 hours. It would need to be in the darks of the night. 7 or 8 hours from now. So like at 4 a.m. is what he's kind of talking about.
Oh, I see.
So that'll give you guys enough time to rest so that everybody's not beaten to hell on back.
Yeah.
I have 15 HP.
Get a-
Oh, Ren.
Get a good old long rest in there.
Yeah, so you can get a long rest and
Um,
be prepared for it.
so with 5e, does long rest heal you full?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so. Alright, well, since we're moving so quickly,
Did you just minimize the...
yeah, I brought it back.
Okay.
I saw. So, it might be for the best that we get some rest.
I would very much like a nap.
Whoa.
Oh.
Did I just get really loud?
Yes.
Accidentally hit my game. Is that better?
Yes, I would
Okay,
recommend
yeah,
that
you're
after
good.
you guys are finished up with your meals, you probably have about 1 hour or so to where you could get a good rest and then be up in time to do this. Which one of those noblemen was you gonna go to first? I'll have them get ready.
Which one has the battle elephants?
So there was the tamer and the one exporting and handling food.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any inclination on who we go for?
I mean, for the sake of defense, obviously you don't want to have the guy with the taming.
Or
I feel-
elephant?
But I mean, people need to eat. That's really important. No, that's what I'm thinking though. But Riggan would side with Ren because he's excited to be here with his best buddies.
Well,
So,
well, that's 2 of us then. What are the ducks up to? Like out of character? Like what's?
The ducks are probably with you guys, or they were probably turned in early because Quackman is real
Oh
messed
yeah,
up.
yeah, he's pretty fucked up. I'm assuming that like
So like blue like carries like Quackman's like
he's
half
like
passed out with his
draped over his shoulder.
wing
probably.
over Blue's shoulder, and she's
Yeah.
like,
Imagine he's like
Okay.
cartoon style where he's in a full body cast with like the whole like gurney and everything.
gotta have it.
Every piece of his body, but like one
Okay.
wing is broken.
Well, it doesn't look like our other feathered friends will be able to accompany us tonight. Quackman did get rather
It looks like he was beaten.
He
well.
fell from like 60 feet.
And he's alive.
I don't know how it happened either.
He
60
backwards.
feet's a really hard tallness.
He would have fallen from further up if I hadn't caught him with my sword. Perhaps I saved his life.
with the roof.
And then yeah.
Yeah.
He
It's fine.
he needs a good rest. We'll leave him be.
All right. Well, then it's just gonna be the 3 of you then.
It appears so. Alright. Remy, could we get one more round before we retire for the evening? And then when she goes to get it, I'll like walk up to her and be like, make Ren's warm.
Oh. Oh.
All right, we'll do.
Thank you, Remy. And I like sit back down.
Oh, that's rude.
So she goes into the back and she goes to get the drinks already, and then she brings 3
He just
drinks
looks
out.
over and is like, "Where'd you go for what?"
What can I say? I'm a halfling. We get lost easily, among other things.
Okay.
Okay.
He's just kind of looking inquisitively because I mean, I guess I can roll to see if I saw her, like go and talk to.
You can roll and see if you can tell if she's lying or not.
Yeah.
You know
How's
what?
that
No,
deception going?
the random unknowing. I know nothing.
Let it happen.
I know
Yeah,
nothing.
So Remy comes back and she's got the 3 drinks, and so she puts the warm ones in front of Ren and Ember, and then she sticks another cold one in front of Riggan.
Hell yeah.
All
And then
right.
she kind of retires off.
Thank you, Remy.
Oh, it's no problem.
Thank you, Remy.
Grabs his mug and then can instantly tell there's a temperature difference because he has the power of the elements. But he attributes it to that Remy was holding the mug or something. Takes a gentle sip and it instantly just spit takes it.
Oh no.
Where?
That's what Ember looks like right now. That emote, like the.
Oh, there you go.
And I just look down and I'm like, I gotta wait to drink this.
Well, I mean, it's like room temperature. It's not like warm.
But still,
Riggan.
Ren is picky.
You're gonna wait for it to get colder than room temperature.
You're gonna blow on it.
It's nighttime. It's gonna get colder. It's not like we have central heating.
Okay.
Riggan kind of defensively keeps his drink to himself. He's got the
Are you
cold
afraid
one.
Ren's gonna take it?
Maybe.
Alright. Well,
Right.
yeah, I just sip on mine until we're ready to.
And Ren takes another sip and just kind of like forces it down. It's just like, oh, okay, I'll deal with this. He's off to go meditate for the next like 6 hours.
He's gonna need it.
Do.
Alright.
After Riggan's done drinking, he retires to his room.
Same.
Okay. And so you guys retire for the night, and you can go ahead and take your long rest. So everybody can long rest now. And when you wake up, it is like pitch black outside right now. You see Cedric, he's over at the bar, and he's like,
All right, so did you guys decide which one you were going to go save?
Well, it looks like
War elephant.
what my feathered friend just said.
Well, I mean, he doesn't have a war elephant in the city. I don't think they would have let him through the doors with it. But he could train a war elephant.
You said war elephant.
Well, yes, he is someone who trains war elephants.
And we're going for the war elephant.
Alrighty, that works for me. Alright, I'll send my scouts out and let them know that you're on your way.
and then he looks aside and he goes,
Jackson, go. Elephant guy.
and Jackson runs out the door and like disappears into the night. He says,
Aw.
He should get there a bit quicker than you guys, so,
Well, that's amazing, Cedric. He knows the command elephant guy?
well, Jackson is a very smart dog.
That's incredible. Where did you find him?
Well, he's actually Remy's. Remy, she found him from somewhere. She came home with him one day. Well, technically, I left town one day to go do some hunting, and I came back, and Remy's like, I got a dog, and I was like, oh, okay. She's like, I named him Jackson. Well, she named him. We have to keep him. I can't just say, no, you can't keep a dog, because then I'm the bad guy. But
Well,
Jackson turned out to be a very sweet and very protective, lovely dog who, well, quite honestly, he's part of the family now.
that's wonderful. It seems like you made the right choice there, Cedric.
Yeah, he's a very, very good dog. Yeah, after our cat, well, after the cat passed, it's nice to have a new animal.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, it's okay. The cat was already like 8 years old when you guys came to the other bar.
Yeah.
You guys did let
surprising.
him get out alive, and then he did come to this bar.
We
Well,
saved the
that's-
cat.
That's good to hear. I'm glad that he had a long
Confirmed.
life.
Yeah. Yep, he was chasing mice until the day he left us.
Oh.
and then so you guys can go ahead and start on your quest. Cedric lets you know that you guys are looking for a man who just goes by Bartholomew.
Okay. Bartholomew. They didn't give us a last name or anything.
Cedric basically lets you know, he's like,
Well, we've asked for a last name for him before, but he just says no, just Bartholomew.
Okay. So his name is Bartholomew and he
Where's he at?
trains mounts. So
yeah.
I mean, I don't know if Bartholomew's his real name, but by the information I have, would I know anything about who he might actually be?
You can roll on your history.
History? Okay. Do history +2. Okay.
Is that the History +2 theme song?
History +2.
Yep. 16.
Hey.
So you know of very few. There's not a whole lot of families that deal with war elephants. So
Mhm.
yeah, you know of a couple.
Okay.
So you can kind of guess by it that he's probably one of them. He's just going by
Okay.
something else to.
So is it narrowed
So-
down to like 2 different houses or something like that?
Yeah, you can go ahead and like know within reason that it is probably one of 2 different
Okay.
households.
What are their names, or should we just like make them up?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter either way. You can pretty much make them up, but they're the house name that this guy. Well, one of the house names is the Francesca's,
Okay.
and then the other house is the Du. Sorry, I can't read my own notes. You think I would make easier sounding names? The Dulas.
Dulas?
Wasnish.
Okay.
Du hast mich?
Yeah, let's just call them the Dulas.
Okay. So, yeah, I put in my long rest already.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. So I guess I wake up. Is anyone around? No, it's like 4.
Yeah, it's like 4. The bar is closed down. You just
Alright.
see Cedric is there. And
Hey.
he's yep.
Cedric's there.
Yeah, Cedric is there.
Yeah, Cedric sent his dog off too.
Okay. How are the preparations going, Cedric?
As you're asking that, you see Jackson running back into the door.
He says, "Well, it looks like you guys are ready to go."
Okay.
Ren kind of just like slams the end of his stick down on the ground and stands up and just like starts walking towards the door.
Alright.
He's
Alright.
looking for some book kicking revenge.
Book kicking, I believe.
He goes, "All right, well, you guys are gonna have to go up. You guys are basically going back into the noble part of town. It's a little further away from the walls, so if you guys run into any yellow guards, you will definitely gotta watch it."
Understood.
Do you know what this Bartholomew looks like? Should
The
How-
Bartholomew guy? Oh yeah. He's, how to put it, he's got the red hair and the red beard. He looks almost like he's a dwarf,
okay.
but he's man-sized. He's like a man-sized dwarf.
Based
Dwarf
on
man.
that
Dwarf
description, can I kind of gather which house he belongs to?
Yeah, pretty much. You know which one it is.
Alright, is it Francescas or Dulas?
It's Dulas.
Okay. I think I know who this man really is.
What was that, Ember?
But you know that the Dulas family, they don't have a Bartholomew. But it's probably just
Yeah,
like a name that he goes by here.
like an alias.
Disguise.
Yeah.
He's using an alias, but I believe I know who he actually is. Alright, I am ready to go when you are.
Let's do it.
Are you ready, Riggan?
Riggan nods and like double checks to make sure he's got his quiver on his back and everything.
Do you have your special quiver too?
Riggan nods. Weakly.
Wonderful. You might need those one day, and you'll be happy that you have them.
Ren just looks over and is like nodding, yeah.
Alright. Let's be off.
Alrighty. So you guys set out, and you are on your way to the destination. So, what is your guys' marching pattern?
I guess... Like, maybe... I'd say I'm either in the front or in the middle. Where's Ren?
Is Ren sticking to the
Ren-
rooftops?
Are you, like, in the back, like, kind of shadowing us, or what?
Yeah, I feel like Ren, especially since it's so dark, is pretty much a ninja. Dressed like one, at least.
Okay, I mean, if Ren's
And
in
then-
the very back, I'll be in the front.
Yeah.
Then we can have Riggan in the middle.
Trying to make it seem like there's only 2 of us and not 3.
Yeah, if that's okay with everyone.
Someday.
Yeah, that's fine.
Riggan's in the middle, Ember's in front, and then Ren is in the back on the top of the buildings.
He doesn't have to be on top of the buildings. He's just kind of tucking into shadows.
He's being
And
a
we'll-
sneaky boy.
So like
A little bit behind, just and like,
5 or 10 feet.
yeah, sure, 10 feet.
30 feet, Tim. 100.
An insane. I do have a 40-foot walking speed, so.
That's so fast.
It's like close to double mine. Mine's 25.
I have the power of the wind. But I guess you guys, I mean, yeah, Ren hasn't really explained
Yeah, that's fair.
to you.
All right. So you guys are walking, and you come to the Noble District, and you kind of see a few different bodies kind of populating the streets, and
Okay,
like
And-
not like very few.
alright. Bodies? Or people?
People.
Okay.
Well,
Corpses.
you can
I
check.
think that's
if
a
you would
very
like.
Ember thing to ask. Like, if you could hear the narrator.
You can go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Roll to make sure they're
Perception?
not corpses.
Yep. Go ahead and roll perception.
Bunch of homeless people sleep in the Noble Alley at night. That's what you're seeing.
Alright.
Oh yeah. So you do. You can tell that they are bodies and not people.
Okay.
Okay,
Nice
when,
and
as soon
casual.
as I discover that, I like put my hand up toward Riggan. Something's wrong here. And this music that I have on is way too happy. I need to change it.
Must change happy music.
Oh my god. My voice.
Bodies.
Yeah,
Okay.
so yeah, I just hold my hand up and say, wait a minute, something's wrong. And I kind of like slink into the shadows a little bit.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Oh no.
Mm,
I think stealth for
s-
me is actually just
do you slink or drunkenly stumble into the shadows?
No, you guys had a good 8 hours to sleep it off.
That's true.
I also have naturally stealthy, which says you can attempt to hide even when you're obscured only by a creature that is at least one size larger than you. So if there's like anything in the area, then I can I don't know, like, technical rule-wise what that gives me exactly, but...
That makes it so if you're in a fight and somebody is... Yeah, you don't hide very well.
Whoa.
Yeah, if you're in a fight, normally an enemy can
Yeah.
see you just
Yeah.
because you're in a fight with them, but if you get behind a wall or something, you can attempt to hide.
Well, I'm a loudmouth cleric, so it makes sense I'm not hiding all that well.
All right, and so you informed Riggan and Ren that they should watch out as well.
I told... Yeah, I held my hand up to Riggan and said something's wrong, and made an attempt to hide. I don't know if Ren
Right.
can hear me from where he is.
He's only 10 feet away, so he probably could, unless you were talking really quiet. Which, with a 5, I doubt you were talking really quiet.
Something's wrong!
Your
Yeah.
paladin armor just clank, 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 clank.
Yeah, chainmail ain't quiet.
All right, so Riggan, what do you do knowing this?
Riggan's stealthy. Riggan's gonna try to follow Ember. Not even try to obscure Ember, which would be the more natural thing. Riggan's gonna just go behind Ember.
That makes sense.
All right, you go ahead and roll a stealth check.
I'm
Um,
kind of disconnected for a bit, so are they just sneaking like ahead or something?
we are.
They're hiding.
wrong
They
with
found
that.
you guys see like dead bodies lining the road.
I heard
Yeah.
that.
And so I held my hand up and said something's wrong, and tried to slink into the shadows, but I rolled a 5. So you could probably hear, like, it's probably like Al from Full Metal Alchemist when they're like trying to sneak and he's just like clank, 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 clank.
Yeah.
Okay. So Riggan hides very good.
Oh wow. I'm kind of already hidden. A little bit behind you guys.
You're a little bit behind, but you can hear Ember said something very loud,
Okay.
so you can hear.
Like you
hear
do.
that.
Cool. So
Yeah,
I just kind of slink away even further.
Okay.
You lag further behind.
Kind of like
Good point.
duck further into the shadows.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll.
Stealth.
Yeah, roll your stealth check.
Okay. Why make me do
I mean, half of D&D is rolling dice.
Surprised it's not Dungeons and Dice.
Dice and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dice Monsters?
Yeah, there you go. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
5
You're
stealth.
even worse than me.
Riggan disappears into the shadows. Ember is screaming, and Ren trips over like some different barrels and stuff, and you just hear some like loud clattering noise behind you guys.
Oh, God. We be hiding now, boys.
Alright, well, I'm gonna wait for everything to settle. Like, I'm just gonna sit
Oh no, Tim's rolling. Something.
where I am.
Okay.
Yeah, is there any sort of reaction from the bodies?
No, the bodies are just kind of laying there still.
Oh,
they're dead.
They're dead.
They're-
I gleaned the info from my awesome perception roll that preceded my equally awesome stealth roll.
Yep. Yeah, they're dead. They're super dead.
Yeah, that's why I told him something's wrong.
Okay.
Except, and
understanding
then
the
I like
scenario.
clanked away into the shadow.
You said that there were bodies in the streets, but I assumed it was just a weird way of saying that, yeah, there's people walking around. You're good. There's people moving. There's bodies.
No.
No, but now
So,
I
yeah.
understand a little bit better.
It's also 4 a.m, so unless
Yeah.
this was a super shady part of town, it'd be weird to have people up and about. I think, anyway.
I
Like,
assumed so as well, but I was like, oh, okay, cool. Sure, there's people.
Yeah, it's like the nobles district that you're in.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. So I mean, Ember would definitely know that it would be unusual for people to be up and about.
Yeah, unless it was like some burglars or something. But
Right. Yeah, unless it's shady.
Shady. Alright, so no sudden noise or anything, no immediate reaction from our stealthy maneuvers.
nothing at this exact second.
Yeah,
so-
after I clank into the shadows and hear Ren, like, just stumble into a group of objects and make a ton of racket, I just kind of sit where I am until everything kind of settles.
All right, so yeah, about like 10 or 15 seconds pass by, and
Yeah.
like the air kind of quiets out a little bit.
And I just kind of say, Riggan, those people are dead.
I don't think Reagan noticed at first because he was just walking a little bit further behind, so he's just kind of like, what? And he looks. Dead body's like, oh my gosh. Oh man.
Could I see what types of people? Did they look like nobles? Were they adults? Were they
Yeah,
children?
they're all adults.
They're all adults, like men and women.
Tim's not a monster. He wouldn't kill children.
Order 66.
No,
What's-
there's been some like children slaves and stuff in this so far, so I think that's why.
Yeah,
Zach's been giving
Tim.
me
Yeah,
I killed like 30 children. in the
yeah,
first
he
campaign.
killed like a whole boat full of children.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, Tim's a great.
Okay, so are they like men and women? Do they
Yeah, they're
wear
men and women, but they're all
fancy
like,
clothes?
like dressed in nobles' clothing.
Ooh. Ember does not feel good about this.
No. Shit. Oh gosh.
Are they human? Sorry.
You can't tell from this far away.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, Zach. Sorry.
Is there anything that we could perceive from this distance if Riggan's looking around and trying to use perception?
Yeah, I mean, Riggan would have to roll perception. But
Yeah, I assume. I just meant like,
yeah,
if I rolled it, am I gonna
there's some
find
more that
nothing?
you can perceive.
Okay. Okay. And Riggan is looking around.
You still don't know if they're dead or not. Like, you're like, well, Ember said they're dead, but are they really dead?
Did you guys see that there's buildings here too? This is insane.
So in that time of like waiting for things to calm down, I think Ren would like try and catch it back up to them because something's going on and he needs to.
Yeah, I'm sure he. Like, if he didn't see where I went, he heard where I went. So.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
And
So you
you-
just get right on up to
Cool.
where they are.
Tim rolling these numbers. Do we hear someone cough? Like a 1?
Yeah. So off in the background a little bit, you hear like some shingles sliding,
Mm.
and then like clattering into the ground, and then you hear footsteps.
Towards us?
Roll perception.
Nah. Tim, you just saw me do that. You know, I'm not good.
You
The redemption.
can tell that they're heading away from the direction that you guys are right now.
Yeah, we're not going to be part of a noble massacre. Yet. Maybe.
All right. Can I check to see if I know as well?
Sure. I will
Oh,
roll as
I
well.
didn't hear a thing. Wait, I mean, my
Mm.
perception's +2, but that's still a 5.
So I mean, you can tell that there's footsteps, but you have no idea if they're heading towards you or away from you.
Okay.
I
And
hear
it sounds
them.
like somebody's running.
Making great haste away from us.
All right. Riggan.
Riggan, Riggan points in the direction they're going.
What if that's the person who did this?
Probably is.
Ren looks up and is like, should I try and catch them?
Yes. Did you hear?
Ren
Yes.
takes off running.
Okay. All right. So
Just as fast as I can, I take off running towards where I heard the sound from.
Don't
Okay,
even
so you start running in the direction that Riggan points to.
Yep.
well, he also
I mean, I heard
rolled
the sound
Yeah,
as well.
he heard it too, man.
really high on the perception roll.
Oh, that was okay. I thought that was Riggan's roll actually. So
No.
yep. So yeah, you hear them
Really?
also. So yeah, you start running in the direction that they are traveling, and you hear footsteps, and then all of a sudden they stop, and then you hear some talking. What are you going to do?
I guess if I'm sprinting towards the direction, as soon as I hear them stop, I try and duck around the corner and like sneak closer to them.
Yeah, so you hear some frantic talking. Go ahead and roll perception again. Yeah, so from what you can gather, the voice doesn't seem like it is it's like vocal patterns don't seem normal. They seem like a ruse. That- Yeah, what they're talking about.
So if these vocal patterns seem a ruse,
Oh.
They seem like a ruse.
like a ruse.
Out of character. Never mind. I'll ask you later.
And I can only hear them.
You can't make out the words, but you can hear and then you can hear some more deep voices answering back. You can't tell what's being said though.
Okay. I want to get closer and see who's making this racket.
Oh God.
Okay.
Are we doing anything, Ember?
You guys just saw me sprint off, and that's the last
I mean, I think Ember's first instinct would be to head further into the trail of corpses.
Reagan's probably just gonna stick with Ember. There's been a noble massacre. My noble friend cannot be left alone and unprotected.
Aw. Yeah, so I just kind of try to, I'm not being super obvious, but I'm not not
You're
crunk still.
inconspicuously walk around.
Yeah, kind of not be super, out in the open, but not.
Okay, go ahead and roll another stealth check.
Also, I want to be sneaking up to closer towards where I'm hearing the sounds. from.
Well,
Okay, you can roll a stealth check as well, Ren. So you're clattering about, hugging the wall, king, king, king.
well, I'm not
You're just kind of walking and making your normal
yeah,
chainmail sounds.
I'm clinking. Okay, it makes sense. I was trying to be a little bit quieter than normal, but I guess it's
And
not
then
working.
rolled a 4.
The dice are being really rude. to me.
Ember's not stealthy.
Ember's not stealthy. Okay, so Ren, you're stealthy enough you can get closer without them noticing you.
All right.
And are you gonna start listening in, or what are you gonna do?
Yes. I want
Alright.
to see if I can hear their conversation.
So as you get close, you hear the person. They're like, and then the halfling, she killed them all. She had this ninja looking man with her, but it was just the two of them. That's all I saw. And then you hear another voice. They're like, all right, well, let's get going that way then. and then you start seeing some some guards start running that way with what seems to be a fairly shady looking fellow.
Being framed.
Ren, I guess this piques his interest and is like, oh shit, and decides to try and make it back to Ember and them as fast as possible.
Okay.
Relay this information.
So you spot Ember standing in equal distance from where all the bodies are, and Riggan is kind of not far away, pretty close.
Okay. I just shout out, "Run, we're being framed."
Very loudly.
There's already a picture of me framed, Ren. What are you talking about?
Oh no.
Blamed for all these deaths. Run.
What?
Get out of here.
Oh god.
I'm kind of just running back towards them, trying to get them to get moving as
Okay, what is Ember and Riggan?
I'm doing nothing right now because I'm confused.
You see Ren running towards you frantically, and then you can roll. Go ahead and roll perception, Riggan and Ember.
No, it's pretty 50-50 on my perception roll.
Oh, that's a +2, so I have a 10. It's probably not good enough.
Okay, so you can hear you hear that single footstep that you heard earlier is now like 5 or 6 different footsteps approaching you. And Riggan, you can tell that they are maybe 30 seconds out.
Okay.
I just shout out once again, "Run!"
Oh gosh. Does Ember run?
But if we run, we don't find out the meaning of this.
We won't find out the meaning of anything if we're in jail.
Oh gosh.
How close are we to the house that we're supposed to be at?
Oh yeah, how did we make it?
You guys are pretty much there.
Okay, I go into the house.
Just help yourself.
It follows.
Is the door open?
We break it down.
Yeah, no, Ember goes to go into the house that you guys were supposed to pick the guy up at, and the door just casually swings open.
Oh, like it's already been open?
Yeah.
Okay, I start searching the house.
Okay, go ahead and roll a perception, Ember.
Riggan follows
into the house
for sure.
Oh my god, why am I so stupid tonight?
Oh.
So
no.
I guess we all went into the house, so we all rolled perception, right?
Yeah, everybody who
I don't think
Ember,
Riggan
you have advantage on this roll right now because
Oh.
you're the one opening the door.
Okay.
For the
I'll
+1,
take it.
so we can-
Okay, so you notice that the latch on the door is still locked, but the door is just casually swinging open.
So the latch was knocked from, the other part of the latch was kind of knocked from the frame?
Yeah, so it looks like the latch that would go into the wall part behind it looks like it was broken through.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mm.
It looks like someone broke in. We have to find him.
What do I see? I rolled an 18.
Yeah, so
I
you
have a +1 and a
as you enter the house, you could see that there is some more bodies behind the kitchen area, and in a study in the back you can see a couple bodies. Nothing
And-
really that fits the description of the guy so far.
Oh, that's good.
And then
Ren's
there
eyes
is
widen.
there's a second floor upstairs as well.
Ren heads upstairs.
Oh man, we're looking for a beardy fellow.
Ren also is at the same time looking for a place he could possibly hide a halfling.
I could hide behind you if I want to.
Riggan is staying by Ember, and he's probably not looking. He's just concerned. He's not helping much in this particular instance.
Okay.
Oh, God.
So, are you guys going to continue upstairs? What are you gonna end up doing?
I'm gonna keep looking until we either find him or determine the house is empty.
Okay.
Okay.
So the bottom floor, you find like a couple housemaids and stuff like that. You could tell have just been completely sliced up.
Oh, I was gonna say none of us really have much of slicing weapons.
Yeah.
Riggan's got daggers.
They have knives.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
There goes that.
Yeah. So, okay. We're still looking then. I guess if we don't find anything downstairs, we go upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot down. There's like 3 dead bodies down there.
Ren is already upstairs looking.
Okay. Go ahead, and everybody who is going upstairs, you can roll perception if
Oh,
you are
man.
actively looking for actively looking for people.
I think at this point Riggan would be, because we've stumbled upon so many.
Why do the dice hate me?
All right, Riggan.
Yeah, the dice are mean to you tonight.
Yeah, the dice have been real mean to you. In the back study, you find a pale looking redheaded man he's like really buffed out, and you see him, and he's like face down on the ground. Yep.
Okay. Riggan knows what we're looking for. Riggan's gonna rush over and try to turn him over.
And when I see him do that, I follow.
Okay. He is like very, very beaten,
Okay.
is what it looks like.
Then I will use my cure wounds.
He's alive. Can we determine that?
You cannot determine that at this moment, but he's pretty messed up.
As they are tending to him, Ren is. I'm assuming this house has like some sort of window that views the front main street in front of us.
Yeah, there's it's pretty similar to the last Noble's house that you were in. There's like a big
With, like,
balcony that
balcony
you can
and
look
stuff.
out over the road with, and then there's like some like bay looking windows in the front.
Ren goes outside and watches out from the balcony while they try and tend to him.
Alright, so that's
Okay.
Frantic, waiting for.
Go ahead and roll perception,
everyone or Ren?
and also roll a stealth check.
Okay, Ren.
Ren.
Sorry.
So can I use my cure on him?
Yeah, you can go ahead and use your cure wounds.
Okay.
Perception check. Oh god.
Uh-oh. That's my heal though.
And that +5 is stealth.
Oh my god, dude.
I don't know what happened.
Tim's just
So-
like, you guys are not making this easy for me tonight.
So you hear, so Ren, you don't notice anything when you go outside. Ember, you heal the guy up, and he starts to like, you can see he starts to like breathe a little bit, like very slight breathing
Okay.
motions.
But he's not waking
But
up
he's
or
like
anything.
out.
He's
like, yeah.
out. Okay. Riggan, we have to get him out of here. Quick, just look around, see what we can use. And like, because this guy's huge, I'm not lifting this guy. So
Yeah, I don't think Riggan can either. Well, maybe.
so maybe we'll find some like bed sheets or something, like, you know, just drag him in a blanket or something.
Oh, no.
Ren kind of
So-
overhears this conversation and just kind of peeks in and just yells, but kind of like whisper yells back, "I can do what I did last time."
Mm.
Oh,
Mm.
You
okay.
guys didn't- you
That
guys
would be
need to
very yes.
levitate.
Let's do that. So
Make
I
him
wrap
levitate.
him in a sheet anyway. Like I tie it up like a hobo sack, and I find a stick and I like put it in there. And I'm like, all right, Ren, we're ready.
I cast levitate on the seemingly dead body.
Okay, so you know
Yeah,
what? This looks
looks
strange
suspicious.
with me holding it. Why don't you hold it, Ren?
Ren ties it to the end of his bow staff.
Perfect.
There we go.
All right, we need to get out of here, as you said.
All right. How are you guys leaving?
The opposite way that we came. I would assume
No, how
we're
are
not
you guys
gonna.
leaving the house?
Oh.
Heading back downstairs. Or our perception guy, our lookout might not have seen much.
Can I see if there's another way down? Is there like a staircase from the balcony that we can take? Is there a back door?
You can
Is there a
roll
fire
perception
escape?
or investigation. I would actually roll investigation.
Fine.
Fine. My investigation's not good.
Gross. Mine, buddy.
Did you really? Oh my god. Nope. You
I see nothing.
You just rolled 2. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you have no idea. You're like nah. The front door is the best way for us to leave.
I think you probably
Yeah,
convinced Riggan to not
I
even try
think-
looking.
I think you probably. Yeah, it makes sense that you say that since you rolled a 1.
God damn it.
Okay.
Hey,
All right,
guys,
sounds like
I
a
don't
plan.
think there's another exit. We kind of have to just go through the front and take what happens.
Sounds like a plan. We should walk the opposite way though. We should not come the way that we came.
We should not come the way that I ran from either.
That's
That's where
yeah,
the-
that's where
that-
we came from, right? Like
I don't
you
remember the direction
so
that I ran from when we met up. and
these
heard
are the
sound.
bodies. These are the bodies. This is where we found the bodies. Killer runs this way. Ren runs this way. Riggan and I keep going this way to the house. Ren comes back this way to the house. We all go
Yes.
this way to leave.
Okay, I get.
Yes.
Go that
That's
way.
what I have in my head. Is that right, Timmy?
Yep. That's
Okay.
correct.
All right. So yeah, we go the opposite way that we all came.
Okay.
And-
What
How far
order
do
are
we
you guys
make
gonna
it?
leave the house?
What?
What order are you guys leaving the house?
That's a good
I
question.
should probably be in the middle. The body sack of that's floating.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'll be first. This is probably gonna be terrible. But Ember doesn't know that it's
Gonna
gonna be terrible. She's just
take
like,
up
you
the
know,
rear then.
I'm the cleric. I've got a shield. I've got this. So yeah, I leave first.
All right. So it will be Ember, then Ren, then Riggan.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
This is a very bad look for us.
Yeah. So first 3 are
We
Ember.
got body out of.
Next 2 are Ren, and then the last one is Riggan.
Can I do something before we leave the house?
What were you gonna do?
Have we already left the house?
You guys just left the house.
Okay, dang it. I wanted to release the upper part of my my garb, essentially, my fully black garb, because they know that I look like a ninja.
I mean,
Like to take your hood down.
I hood down and take like my top full black shirt off or something. Like I'm not. It's a little less conspicuous than the actual halfling and the ninja. That makes sense. But if we already left, it's fine.
We're
deal
pretty
with it.
conspicuous no matter what we do.
yeah, you're pretty conspicuous either
know.
way. So I mean, you can do
Ren,
that.
Ren is
Yeah.
paranoid. He heard that we're getting framed, and he's kind of just like frantic.
Yep. All right. So you guys leave the house and you hear,
Get him!
and a volley of arrows goes flying out at you guys. So Sammy, you
Well,
will take.
This is...
Oh, wait, do we not roll like a check for this?
Oh no, they already rolled.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, like,
those are their rolls. You rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1
So-
on investigation of finding an exit.
You also
Usually-
rolled the 1 on the perception of seeing if there was people out the front door.
This is
Remember?
very true.
I'm afraid to roll because I haven't gotten a 1 yet.
Okay,
tonight.
so
I know it's my turn.
Sammy, you take
Damage is-
four piercing damage.
Okay. A 1 would actually be better for me because, yeah, thank God that I have that, like, 17 armor class.
Ren, you take 5 damage.
Uh-oh.
The nobleman takes 6 damage, and Riggan, the arrows miss you.
Yeah, bird power.
Bird power.
That's gotta be what it is.
So I take 5 damage. Okay.
Alright. Take 4. Okay.
All right, what are you guys gonna do? You
Well-
walk out the door and you see that there are like 6 guards.
What kind of guards? Are they the yellow guards or are they one of the good guards?
Go ahead and roll perception.
It is dark. It is night.
Oops.
I don't doubt that there is little light.
I'm lucky. I'm lucky.
Tonight is like the worst night. Holy
Right?
crap.
It still sucks.
I mean, it's better than 1.
Yeah, but
Hey.
well, I rolled a
So-
1. I'm a halfling, so I can re-roll ones.
Oh, really? That's nice.
Yeah. Unless I get a 1 twice, and like the only way I can crit fail is if I roll a 1, re-roll, and get another
You
one.
Get another one, yeah.
Mhm.
You can only do it once.
So I mean, it's not really hard to tell colors. So
Okay.
you can tell that they're wearing like gold looking armor.
Okay, so they're bad guards.
Yep.
All right. I just man. All right, and it looks like there's 6 of them. So I cast blessing on all of us.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah. Yeah,
What's
it's
that
3 targets, so all of us. I doubt they're gonna try and attack the sack consciously. So blessing, it gives you the extra d4 to your attack rolls and your saving throws.
Okay.
And that's on like damage rolls, not.
No,
or
it's
is that
your-
on-
it's
on hit
your-
dice?
To hit and your saving throws. So when
Alright,
you're
so
yeah.
you guys get a volley of arrows shot at you, and what are you going to do? You can tell that they're the bad guys.
How
Ostaff and pulls out his daggers.
Yeah, that
Can't fight while holding this dude, and he's just gonna float there for a minute, anyways. So
yeah, that was my first instinct, was to just cast blessing on everyone.
figured we're going into battle mode
So-
here.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
Ren's mad he just got shot with an arrow.
a little bit salty. Yeah, Riggan's ready in his bow for sure.
So retreating is an option. It's not they're not blocking you all around.
Yeah,
how
but
far away are they?
yeah, that's also a good
like-
point.
Like 40 feet down the alley, facing the door.
Oh, they're like 40 feet.
If they have a longbow, they have range up to 600 feet.
Well, we could dart down the alley and like obscure their view.
That's true. What if they follow us?
We c- It sounds kind of like a bad idea, but we could just say Ren get the nobleman out of here because he walks like twice as fast as us.
This is true.
Oh.
But then we're alone, so I don't know.
Splitting the party. Oh no. I think Riggan's probably gonna shoot. Probably gonna shoot at them.
All right.
Yeah.
Riggan's gonna shoot.
Yeah, I think so. Because someone just shot at us. That's not fair. It's not nice. It's not
Riggan did just see his two great friends get
best
shot.
friends of all time.
So I feel like Riggan would be a little irritated.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, hold on one. So you're going to shoot at them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I-
go?
Can I cast as an extra action? Can I cast the Hail of Thorns?
Yeah.
Okay. Are they close enough for that to be in effect? Are they within like 5 feet of each other? Are they
Yeah, they're
lined
pretty
up?
huddled around. I mean, it's only like a 15-foot road
Alley
that you guys are walking
road.
on.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So take the shot.
Yep.
Oh God, what's my? I lose it every single time. Okay. Yeah.
Didn't Cedric tell us to run? If we... I mean... I guess I can ask that in character. After
Alright.
you shoot at them.
So 13 is your to hit. That misses everybody.
Okay.
Riggan! Didn't Cedric say to run if we came across them?
Oh gosh, I don't remember.
That expends all free actions that you guys have. So anything after this, you're gonna have to roll initiative.
Riggan doesn't remember. I don't remember.
Do you remember, Ren? I feel like he said
I
something
remember
like
him
that.
saying
but-
that these guys are bad and that we should stay away from them.
Yeah. Stay away.
He might have told us to run away, but they just shot me. I'm a little upset here.
Yeah, okay. Looks like we're fighting.
Cut someone right now. I
wanna
have a
hurt
weird, like, chaotic neutral.
Alright.
Alrighty.
Even though I completely missed the first shot.
Hold on 2 seconds.
Roll initiative, right?
Yep. You guys need to roll initiative.
Oh god.
Woo.
What's with the die tonight?
They're bad. They're mean
They're
and
awful.
bad. I don't.
I would have killed them all if I hit that arrow, man.
Alright, let's see here.
1 second.
I don't have any advantages to initiative, so...
I will add your guys' initiative in. And I'm building a map here.
Okay. My main thought was just that if they have bows, we probably can't outrun them and they just shoot us in the back.
My thought was that we could obscure ourselves with buildings,
Probably.
but it looks like Ren and Riggan are pretty set on fighting.
Mad.
they already know who we are. If we take them out, maybe no one will know about the murder spree of the supposed halfling and ninja.
Okay. You guys
Yeah,
are
I
gonna have to
guess he didn't see you because you actually rolled well on your stuff.
You guys are going to use a little bit of imagination that those aren't goblins and that those are gold plated.
Yeah, see, I can tell Tim was
Aw.
not expecting us to fight.
No, and oh man, I was asked to make night sprites, and I was like, oh man, I didn't finish them.
I mean, they're in yellow. That's close enough.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the closest thing. And there is, where is he?
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
A spooky man.
He's the man who you
Oh.
ran
the shady guy.
tattling on you guys.
A stinky tattletale, Mitch.
There he.
All right, so everybody's initiatives were Ember is 12.
Awful.
Riggan is 14. Ren is 4.
Oh, jeez. You rolled a 1 on initiative, too.
These dice really don't like it.
You've rolled like 5 ones tonight.
Yeah, it's been 4 at least.
Okay. Okay. So we have
Oh, that looks great. But none of those hit me.
2.
Wait, it's a +3.
I think he's making initiative for all players, for all the enemies.
Yeah. I'm just comparing the roll to my armor class.
4.
Oh wait, no, that's initiative.
Yeah.
I'm out of it.
And descending. Okay, there we go. Alright, the first person to act is Mr. Creepy Dude in the back. And so he starts to wave his hand around a little bit.
He's doing some sort of evil incantation.
And that is all he's doing at this exact moment.
Alright.
Riggan, it is now your go.
Riggan moves into position.
And remember, you have a +d4.
I have a
On
+d4.
Any attack or saving throw. So you have +d4 to hit. Like if you miss, you can roll a d4 and add it to your number.
Okay. I still have Hail Thorns going. I'm gonna take another shot.
Okay.
Plus 17 for this
Yeah.
man.
17 hits.
Hell yeah. And let me see. In addition to the normal affecting attack, okay. Do I need to just write this shit down as well? Like some of the things I have to check so often.
Yeah.
My flat damage before any sort of resistances.
Okay.
And then I don't know how numbers work. A 1d10, but they take half that if any creature within 5 feet successfully makes a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. So, as you're firing your arrow out, you see a little green disc fly up or not flap. It appears in the midair, and your arrow pierces through it, and it ends up hitting its target.
Oh.
And the cloaked man stops his movement, and then you hit. And let's see, you hit the front guy.
Yeah, I was going for the front middle man.
And it's a dexterity save.
Yeah.
What was the
12 is to beat.
4 succeed, 2 fail.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah. But look at that. Doing minor damage to everyone.
So the middle guy does
Oh, yeah.
7 regular damage, and then 4 damage.
Yeah, everyone. The middle guy that actually directly hit takes the 7, and then anyone who fails in the perimeter takes 7. Anyone who succeeds, I guess, would take a 3 or a 4, whatever you determine have to be.
I always round up for you guys.
Yay, 4.
Now, is that going to be the end of your turn?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, Ember, it is your go.
Alright. So I'm going to use... I'm gonna yell, attack the cloaked man! And I will send a guiding bolt into his face, hopefully.
Okay.
I'm re-rolling that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, the ones tonight.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Okay. Alright, so he is going to take 4d6 radiant damage.
Oh man.
I love this spell, but a lot of times I just don't land it.
Okay.
My damage roll is shit. But that's okay.
He takes 14 damage.
More ones.
Alright, and then with my bonus action, I will summon my good old trusty sword, my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
So,
Where are you summoning it from?
let's see, how far away are these guys? Okay, I'll summon it on, like, around this guy.
Okay, you can move it. I give it.
Okay, cool.
I believe.
Not yet, but we'll get there.
How's that?
Yeah, so I'll just put it there. And so I will do my good old attack roll. Does that hit? If not, I can roll my d4 for the blessing.
The 18, yeah, that hits.
Okay, cool. So, let's see. My spiritual weapon is... Okay, d8. Oops. Alright, so he takes 6 damage from that. And
what kind of damage did you say it was? Slashing? Or is it radiant?
Well, radiant damage was my guiding bolt.
Yes.
Force damage for my spiritual
Force?
weapon.
Okay.
Yeah. And I would like to use my movement for this turn to hide like a little bitch behind this crate here.
Okay.
So
Bitchly crate hide.
Alright, so you're like
Class.
obscured pretty well.
yeah, it's probably like almost as tall as I am, to be honest.
Yep. Probably like 3/4 cover.
And that's my whole turn.
Alright.
Wait, where's the initiative thing? Oh, there it is.
Now it is this back dude's turn, and he is going to rack up another arrow and shoot it off at.
Whoa. The initiative thing keeps hiding from me.
It keeps hiding from me every time I like click anywhere other than on it. All right, let's see. If it's a 4, it's okay. So he's gonna shoot at Ember with disadvantage because she is hiding behind the barrel.
You just rolled a d4. I don't know if that was...
Yeah,
Okay.
1 was you, 2 was Riggan, 3 was Ren, 4 was a reroll.
Oh, I see.
So 10 doesn't hit you, so it misses it. It hits the wooden box right in front of you.
Cool.
And then it is. He is going to move up.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Charge.
And then it is the second one, and he is going to fire at. Ren.
No.
No. Sorry, Tim, you can't. He said no.
Just standard fire. 16, is that better in your armor class?
Yeah.
Okay. Bumped. He does 6 damage to you.
God.
Oh no.
And then
Ren
he
is
is going
now-
to move up.
Remember that you rested.
Did, but I am now.
Oh,
Goodness.
actually, hold on. Let me just double check something. Ren, choose odd or even.
But odd.
Okay, he actually hits your bag that you're carrying.
Mm.
No.
Oh,
So do I not take damage?
Our dying
You don't
Lord.
take damage. The bag takes damage.
Ren, drop the bag!
Oh, it did.
Just drop it.
Alright, the next guy is going to. Riggan. He is
Yes.
going to shoot at you. Does 16
Yeah.
hit? 16 hits, okay. 1 damage.
I'm dead. No. Okay.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I need to be keeping an eye on all of you.
And then he is going to move forward.
It scared me because I looked at the Twitch plugin and I saw Quakman with that good old 8 out of 25 and I was like, oh shit, and I was like, wait, he's not here.
Alright, and then the next guy, he is going to fire, and he is going to hit Ren.
No.
Or his bag, maybe.
Possibly. That definitely hits. Odds or evens, Ren.
Evens.
He hits the bag again,
Yeah.
This guy might not survive.
dealing 3 damage.
Well, he's gonna be unconscious again.
That would be 9. You healed him for 9, correct?
I believe,
Oh gosh, that was a while ago.
yeah, it was a while ago. But yeah, I think you're right.
You did heal him for 12. So,
Oh, 12? Okay.
He's fine.
Ren!
More
Saying,
times.
Drop the bag! I'm just gonna
Oh.
keep yelling that until it's your turn. Basically.
All right, and then the next guy he's going to shoot, and he is going to hit. Riggan.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
7.
Okay.
And then he's gonna move up. Now, Ren, it is your turn.
Oh god, we should have ran.
I'm gonna keep the
Oh.
bag. No.
I want to and do this actually. I'm hoping I want to move up, and am I on the roof right now?
You're under the awning.
Okay. Guess I put him down. I don't want to get close to them. If I was over here, roughly, I want to run up and use my Thunder Wave.
You said you put the guy down, right?
Dropped it. Yes.
Okay, cool.
So my Thunder Wave comes from my Thunder Ring, and it's a wave of thunderous force, sweeps out from each creature in a 15-foot cube. Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from me.
All right. Have you built up enough charges to do it?
I didn't know I have to build up charges for it.
It should say in its description that you have to build up charges by melee attacking with your fists. But I think you
I've
probably
punched
would
a
have
lot
one.
of people.
Yeah. So yeah. So it's 10 punches to get it.
Okay, I've definitely punched 10 people.
So yeah, go ahead and do that.
7 of them are that poor guy at the camp.
Yeah, they have to roll a they have to beat a
Good old
Constitution
Teddy.
saving throw of 10, which ain't much, but
So these front 5 guys.
yes.
Okay.
Vaporize them.
Boom.
Oh
my
Fail.
God.
So fail, critical fail, fail, pass.
Cool. So 2d8 thunder damage. Six.
And get knocked back.
And then they all get knocked back besides one.
All right, let me just roll a d20 real quick to see. So the guy who rolled a 1 gets knocked into the 13 guy and knocks him prone as well, dealing 6 damage.
Hey.
Everyone's getting hurt. We winning, boys. We in this. Oh man.
Okay, so
That's that man in the back. Oh wait,
yes.
yeah.
So this guy takes 6, so that would be 11. This guy takes. What was your thing? It was 6?
6. Yeah.
Guy takes 10. 13. 10. 17. It's actually 13. I counted. Okay. And you gonna do anything else?
I'm then gonna if I can back up away from a little bit further.
Okay, and where did you leave your bag?
I left it wet when I ran up
So,
here.
over here.
Yeah. Also, I gotta go to bed. Sorry to say.
You gotta go to bed?
Gotta be up at like 7.
Okay.
Oh, I just realized what time it was.
Yeah. Okay, we can. And
Is it possible to save? Oh.
Yeah, we can I mean, pick up here next week if you guys want.
Yeah.
It's fine with me. I just want to make sure if Mitch has to sleep,
Do you
that
want
he
to
gets
take
some sleep.
the last goblin's turn, or last knight like person's turn, so we start back at the top of the initiative?
Yeah, so he is going to shoot at
Riggan.
Reagan. Sorry, Zach.
It's okay.
11, I believe.
I have 15 armor class.
Okay, so he misses. He shoots at you and misses. And then he is going
About
to
time.
come up with his brethren. And that is where we can leave off for this week.
All right.
It was interesting.
It was a sequence of rolling ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled 2 ones tonight. Mitch rolled like 5,
7.
7.
Mitch rolled
I
like
even rolled-
12.
I did also roll one during a damage roll, so like
Yeah, well, I rolled a couple damage ones as well.
I rolled a few ones as well.
What about you, Zach? Did you roll?
Riggan didn't roll a single one tonight, but I'm worried what that means for next week. If it's my turn.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for stopping by. It was fun.
Yeah.
Going to be continuing up here in this fight next week. So I will see you all next time. Have a good week.
GG.
GG.
GG.